Let's try to have a better ending today than we did yesterday. What do you think? All right, so no one cleaned up the mess, which makes sense because I'm the only one here. I was curious if these would just be gone or they would look like this forever. Today, the 1.7 accessibility update came out. So that gives you a little hint as to how long ago this episode was recorded in comparison to when it went live. The accessibility update, I activated. There was something for colors, I believe. Let's just see if we can I look in here and show you? Accessibility. Color assist. Yeah. So what I did was we turned this on to help those of you who may have a problem with distinguishing colors or whatever. It's not going to hurt me. So what's it going to hurt? It'll just make the colors look a little different for me. But if it helps anybody enjoy this a little better, then hey, I'm all in. And then there are also labels for the colors. And I guess I can toggle it on and off by pressing space. So again, this should not be that big of an issue for me personally. But if it helps you watch or have a better experience while watching, well, there you go. So that's pretty much all I did. There was other controls in there that I just decided to stick with the defaults, but either way, that's what happened right when I turned the game on today. So, as for the actual day in the game, day 47, what are we going to do? What should we do? Should we go for some green rooms today? Should we open the tomb? See, the tomb is I can go and that was not the correct prefix for the word I was going to say. Go and look again at the letter on the tomb in there. I wonder if that diary key will come back. Will it come back? Have I gone in here since I took that diary key and then didn't do anything with it because it was the end of the day? But also root cellar, hovel. This is an interesting choice because I hadn't planned on either of these three. I'm trying to think of what I would need to do in green rooms. Special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. Yesterday, I did awesome with steps, which means today I definitely would not do awesome with steps. I mean, I did a really good job of rallying yesterday after losing all my steps. And then I ended with like 60. I'm curious. This could be a complete waste of everyone's time, but I am very curious about that diary key, and I'm just really mad that I left it. I forgot about. Oh, hey, all right, good start. I'll take that, even though I usually waste the opportunities with those. But all right, I didn't realize that there would be items there every single time. All right, so that paid for this trip, even if I don't find what I'm looking for. I think it's back in the left over here. Yeah, down this way. Oh, it's back. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. All right, well, okay, so it doesn't just go away forever. That makes me so happy. Almost as happy as I am about sort of translating some of this. This is the letter I talked about, I think it was yesterday, when I said I have this fear. When I need to know what this means, that is when I only know some of these words. Like, I'm pretty sure this says to my first love, goodbye, my love. And then this is my name. So this would be her ladyship. And this says to Araja, I believe it's to your new future, possibly. So it's like, I know some of these things, like where is it at? Nevdao Eld, whatever. Yep. At dawn, maybe the beginning. I don't know. House This means house. This is Sinclair. Or excuse me, house Sinclair, but without me. House Epson without me. And then forget Uldinian. I don't know what that means. So I think Iris is love. Like there's certain words, you know, at first, I think this AJE, blah, 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 this part here. I think this little phrase right here before the colon, I think that says first, or, sorry, let me be more clearly. First, I give you my word, is I believe what this says. Because right here, at dawn, my future without me, your future without me. I don't know, something about future. I give you my word, and then this is something. I don't know. Like it's. There's words I think I got, and there's words I don't think I have. Whatever. Either way, I'm working on it. In between episodes, like when I'm watching TV, I'll pick up my little piece of paper with my notes and just try to go through this and figure it out. But it's slow coming. All right, there's a hole. This is that combination that I will definitely need at some point. That's definitely going to come into play. All right, that made me so happy that I have that key. Talk about relief. I thought that book would forever be locked. Forever and ever and ever. This has got to be something. There's got to be something in these little... Like, this has to open, right? I kind of want to come down here with the power hammer and just go to each wall in this entire tomb and try to find places that I can smash. Because I don't think there's any more candles I can light. I definitely want to find places I can smash. All right, let me open up the door down here. Just in case I need to come back through here. Through the other direction. And then we'll go back up and start... I always think that's an item, even though it's just a skull head. All right, let me see. Do I, No, I don't need to go down there. I don't believe. Or should I just go open up the antechamber? Here's another question I have. If you open up the antechamber and you go into room 46, is there another cutscene, or is it the same cutscene and then your day's over again? Does it just repeat it over and over again, or is it something different every time? I'm not sure. I just thought of that. I don't know. Some bonus coins. All right, so just coming in here, we end up with 5. Let me read this again. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? No, it is not, which is why this is so spooky and mysterious. Yeah, this is definitely going to come into play. Somehow, some way, somewhere, that's going to be a thing. Now, what was I just saying? I was questioning reality. I already forgot what it was. Oh, coming in here gave me 2 redraws, an upgrade disc, some coins, and a diary key. So I think that was a worthwhile choice, regardless of what happens. Now that I have the diary key, I do have a goal, and that is bedrooms? Question mark? Because I know the master bedroom is on this side, and that will unlock dare mode, which I don't know what that is. And then her ladyship's chamber is on the left side over here. So I think bedrooms is the goal. What do we got? What do we got going on here? Look at me being awesome with my trophy of invention. I need 6 more of these. I lost that recently. I got 1. 1 out of 8. This is going to be really hard. I still need to know what trophy 8 is. I need to ace the classroom final exam. That I'm really scared about that one. because that is a full day of dedication. And I think, if my guess is, you go to the grade 8 and then you have to get another classroom. So grade 9, where I thought grade 8 was the last one when I did that on the head of the class episode. I believe if I would have tried it again, I would have gotten another room, possibly. Is that how that works? That's my guess. Showroom, no, 40 under an hour. I've already wasted how many minutes? How is that one possible? That's what I need to know. All right, bedrooms, here we go. 3 gems. Do bedrooms cost gems? I forget. I don't think they do, but I forget if they did or not. This is not it, obviously, so it's either going to be this one. Yeah, let's do that. I still don't know what's over there. Under that bed. There's got to be something under the bed. Has to be. Has to be, has to be. All right, the drawing room, I think, is the choice here. We can pick our what's the word? I don't know what I'm looking for. Yes, we're gonna pick that one. Courtyard. It's a gym. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like the way this is going already. I think I don't want to use this early. I don't think this is a good place for this. Plus, spending 2 gems already, and I haven't even like gotten out of the entrance hall. That's a terrible idea, and I don't want to use this yet. It's these 2 is my choices that I think I'm gonna go with. What do we think? What do we think? I don't want either one of them, but let's go. This one gives me more things long term. This one gives me more immediate things. Let's take the immediate things. This might be a mistake. Anything in there? I don't see anything in there. Oh, yep. Okay, never mind. This helps because I'm going to choose some bedrooms, so that helps. Each time you the first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, you gain 5 steps. And then a key will help me get into a room. All right. Now the drawing room has to really work for me. Oh, you know what? I should probably try... should I try it? No, let's not. I don't really know what I would try on that safe, so I'm not going to. All right, the den. I waste that door. This is the answer. Right? This has to be the answer. Or do I use a redraw here and try to do better than this? I'm in the drawing room. The whole reason I did this is to be able to redraw and get the perfect choice. This is a really good choice, but I want something that has a door going up and to the east. Let's try to be perfect. Wah, wah, wah. That was awful. That was terrible. All right. Lesson learned. The game gave me exactly what it needed to give me, and nope. I went against it. That was so bad. Okay, so in this situation, do we get a key or do we turn off doors and all the things? I think we go ahead and use a dead end here since we're dead ended. Let's go ahead and be a dead end, you know? As opposed to using something that has a door anyways. All right, you go off. Can't believe I did that. That was so bad. All right, today is going to be another rally, it looks like. Make sure where I'm at. Okay. Moment of truth. All right, let's take the dining room. This is, yeah, let's just do this. It's fine. Let's take what it gives me. There you go. Open that up. Do I need to go in here? Yep, I sure do, because there's something in here. And there's not. I need to know what's going on with this bed. Is there a drawer? Is there a bed? Or under the bed? It told me to look under the bed. I need to know. My bedroom, no. 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 That's not what I wanted. Do we do it? Do we do it? This is the choice. Or do we redraw? I have two of them. I have two chances. Redraw. That was a good redraw right there. That was a really good redraw. All right. Let's take the den. Do we bank on we bank on this coming later? Or do we do it now? Because I just did the utility closet. We save the den for later. Or we do the chapel. I don't want to use this. Having one gem is a problem. All right, let's do this. Let's take the gem. I need the gem. I need that gem. I'm not going to use my key on that. I do not have a sledgehammer. No, I haven't had really anything. Security, I could have upgraded something. Great. I just realized that. All right, dead end. All right, there's my bedroom. We'll do that for sure. Correct? Correct? Yes. Get 15 steps out of here. And a key card. Sweet. So if that's the case, now I need to go and change everything I just did in the utility closet. Right? Because we have a key card now. Yeah, let's go turn the system back on. So all those steps we just got from the bedroom, we're just giving them right back. All right, turn the system on. On, Jim's off. Yeah. There we go. All right, things are looking a little better. They were bleak for a brief moment there, but I think we're good. What's going on with this? Here's a random aside. What is going on in this room? Can we talk about this room? Why are there so many clocks in this room? Completely random, I know. I'm not going to do that until I get a sledgehammer. All right, what do we do here? What do we do here? This is always unlocked. That's good. But if it leads me up into, like... I feel like this... I don't like either of these choices. I have 2 gems. If I go in here, I could buy more gems. It sets me going this way. I need to be on this side also, but if her ladyship's chamber comes, then I'm locked in and I can't go anywhere. I think a part of me wants to redraw and try to get the West Wing Hall. Or the chapel. Or security. That one redraw. This is the... I don't want to... I always hate using my last one. Let's take the commissary. All right, right, give me that sledge, and there are no gems. Great. Fantastic. All right, give me this. Give me this. Do I want the compass? Salt shaker. No, I think we're good. I think we're good with that right now. See if there's any gems in here. A lot of money. All right, never mind. Let's get the salt shaker. Let's get those things. I have the tomb. The tomb's going to give me a lot of money. Let's get... Yeah, let's get the salt shaker. I don't know about the compass, though. The compass is a problem, because I need to go to the east. I do not need to go north, and it's going to send me north. Right? It's just going to send... Everything's going to be going north. I need to go this way first. I think. All right, so I have a shovel. Is there any... None of these rooms had a dig spot except for the tomb. So far. Yeah, we're good. No, not down. I need this to go up. Not down. I swear. Why does it always do that? Why? Is there a reason for that? Am I doing something that's forcing all these things to go face down? Like, what is the issue on that? It could prove to be useful. It could. I agree. Can any of these... I wonder if you can make the salt. Well, I already made everything. I am a... What was it called? An innovative craftsman. So I should know all these things already. Yeah, I can't make anything out of in there. All right, nothing else laying around. I didn't really look, but I'm pretty sure we're good. Okay. Spare room again. Nook. All right, at least this one heads north. This lead... No, I don't need to do that. I kind of... I think we go Nook here, and then I find something to go out. Because what this snake that I'm doing is not going to work out too well. It's never going to turn out. At some point, that's going to screw me. I think if I go up here, then it gives me choices, 3 directions to go. If I go spare... Then I have this one. I get 2 directions to go. Does that make sense? But then again, having the Nook right here is a really weird spot for that. Really weird. We're not redrawing because we have 2 options here. Having that key helps as well. You know what? Let's go spare. Let's just keep going. Again, nothing in this room. There has to be something in this room at some point. Always unlocked. This goes up again with the kitchen. Again with the gem. This gives me 2, but I'm done. Oh my gosh, this is putting me in a bad spot. I don't like where this is putting me. I don't like it at all. And that's why right there. That is exactly why. That is exactly why I didn't like that. Let's go... You gotta redraw. Thank goodness for the dark room, said nobody ever, but it worked out this time. Otherwise, our day was gonna get terrible. All right, let's do this. Now we gotta go back all the way here. It took them all the way back. Oh my gosh. Wasting steps. Wasting steps. This is going to cost like 10 steps to do this. I should have took the nook. I should have took that nook that one time. Dark room on. Gym is still off. Garage is on. Key cards are on. The snake pattern here is also going to make it hard when I get my food, hopefully, in my dining room. All right, what do we got? What do we got? A gem. I mean, that's helpful, but this should be south. Yes. You cannot see. Yeah. Why is this archived? Why is this archived? Hang on a minute. Why is this archived? I mean, I don't want either one of these right now. I want another choice, and this is the only one. Why is this archived? I don't know, but I need to look in here. I do need to look in here. Remember, in the aquarium, it was this cart. And why is it yellow now? Wasn't it in the aquarium? This had like a maroonish, reddish, purplish blanket. There's something about this cart. Can I push it? Can I lift it? Is there anything I can click? Now, the one thing I've learned about this game, you have to be very meticulous on where you're looking and scanning to try to find things that are clickable. And there was something here that said, or something in from, I don't even know, 10 days ago. They're all running together now. It said there might be a red herring in the laundry room. Well, here we are. We're in the laundry room. Where's my red herring? I don't see any. Remember, there was like some maroonish. The colors of the things in here are different, are they not? Are those towels? Is that what they're supposed to be? Rolled up? What is in here that I'm missing? All right, let's take a look at what we got. Our laundry services today. 5, and we'll exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. Does that mean I have 27 coins? Will this give me 26 gems? Exchange all of your keys with all your gems. This will exchange all your keys with all of your coins. Keys and coins, keys and coins. So this will cost 5. I'll have 22. At a rate of 1-to-1. Oh, I didn't read the bottom where the 1-to-1 rate, 1-to-1 rate. All right, so this is a 1-to-1 rate. It'll cost you 5, and we'll exchange all of your gems with all your coins. So that means I will have 21 gems. Is that right? It'll leave me 1 coin. Oh, I can see the strategy involved here. I could see where this could go. You would do that. You'd get a whole bunch of gems. You'd go to the tomb, get all your money, your coins from all the dead ends, come back in here again, and then exchange for a whole bunch of keys. And then you're going around the house with like 10 keys and like 20 gems, and that's how you can get around the house really fast. I think I might have just realized something. For some reason, I think it just sunk in. All right, this service costs 5. We'll exchange your keys with your gems. No, because there's 1-to-1. I think we do this one. And just get a whole bunch of gems here and see where it leads us. And we can, let's try it. Why not? I mean, I'm doing a terrible job drafting rooms today. Let's try it. Exchange all your keys with all your coins. Am I going to need coins for anything else today? Let's do it. All right, we're good on gems for the rest of the day. All right, cool. So 22 gems. Yeah, okay. So then I go and get more coins. When I have more steps, I can get out of here and take a whole bunch of steps. Maybe when we get to the foundation, we go down into the tomb, get a whole bunch of all of our money, because this is a dead end. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 coins right there. Come back up and we'll have 20 keys. Okay. All right. I get it. We can do that later. Just not now. Okay. We're good on gems for a while. I don't have to stress about that anymore. And I have a key card, so we should be okay on keys as well. I think something is going on with this cart. It stands out too much. It's just sticking out like a sore thumb. This one's empty. And that one just over there, looking like it needs to be pushed or pulled or something. And I'm trying to think of all the tools that I've made so far, and none of them involve pushing or pulling or anything of that nature. So I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go north out of the dark room. They're secure. Why are we archived? I don't understand this. Why? I don't get this at all. I do not understand. All right, let's we'll do upgrade in a second. Key card system. Security level. The number of doors is high. Yes. And then I'm going to keep them locked. No, the offline mode is still unlocked. Whatever. If it's offline, it's offline. Offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are still working. This mode determines the default setting for the security doors to be set to power is lost during a blackout. Which at some point is going to happen, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're good. All right, back. Exit. E for upgrade. Let's do an upgrade disc. Let's go. What are we going to upgrade today? We're not going to make a mistake like we did with our funeral parlor. That's for sure. Closet. Interesting. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room. Let's go. The hallway closet. One extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. I don't know when I would ever do that, because your hallways are the doors that like keep you moving. If drafted adjoined to a bedroom, again, why would you do that? It would be a dead end. 2 extra items. Empty closet. 4 items if drafted adjoined to a red room. Okay, so let's think about this. Hallways I'm always using to move throughout the house. Bedrooms, I don't do those a lot. I don't do bedroom. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. I don't do bedrooms a lot just because they scare me, because there's a lot of dead ends involved. And if there's a dead end in the bedroom, drafting a closet next to it would be 2 bit dead ends, and then I'm screwed. Empty closet. This is interesting, because red rooms have lots of doors, which gives you more options. Because there's the archives, there's the gym, there's the weight room, the dark room. The furnace is a dead end. What's the other red room I'm forgetting? The chapel has 3 rooms. Red rooms have lots of rooms. Or lots of doors. I think we go empty closet here. I think it gives us the most options. There's more doors involved in the red rooms, and you get 4 items. Yeah, I think this is the win. I think this is the winner. It's a higher risk because it's red and 0 items. This one is less of a risk. This is I don't think this is the choice at all. I don't think I would use this one very often. I think empty claws is the way to go. This one just gives you one more item adjoined to a hallway. All right, let's think about the hallways. You have the gray hall has a whole bunch of rooms, a whole bunch of doors, but I don't think I've ever drafted a closet off a great hall. Foyer only has 1 door. Corridor has 1 door. Courtyard has 2 doors. I think we go red. The East Wing Hall and the West Wing Hall are the only ones that I think this would come into play for me personally. Or the one that the regular hallway as well. So there's 3 rooms this would come into play. This would come into play in a bunch of different rooms. I think this is the winner. Unlike the funeral parlor, I think this one's going to work. Can you go back? Let's see if you go back. Can I get out of here? Can I escape? Oh, I'm locked in. Yeah, I got to pick one. I was going to escape and like go back in and see if it chooses another room, but you can't. All right, upgrade. Yes. I hope that was a good choice. I was totally clear on it, and then now I'm like, maybe, maybe not. All right, funeral parlor. Nope. Laboratory. Yep. We have 21 gems. I don't care about gems anymore. That's the winner. We are going to push 3 up after 9. Just because. We're going to do an experiment too while we're in here. Why not? Experiment setup. Continue. Archive floor plan. Why do I have archive floor plans? That's a problem. Small chest. Set your dice to 2. Ooh. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Nope. Hallway from another hallway. I don't want to do this one at all. Three aquariums. I don't need those. Let's go hallway to hallway. Set your dice to 2. Let's do that. Start it. And get out of here. Okay. All right, there's the foundation. Right now, steps are an issue. I could go down right now. Go down. Let's see. What would I have? I would have a dead end for the guest bedroom. And then, so I have 4 dead ends, so that's 20 coins. I go right now to the foundation, go down, get my coins that are in the tomb, come back up. Here's this problem is this. I'm going to run out of steps doing this. No, I won't. I'll come right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Get a whole bunch of keys, and then I have 20 keys and 20 gems to do whatever I want. I kind of think that's the play here, no? I mean, I've never had a chance to do this. Let's gamble. Let's do it. No risk it, no biscuit. Let's go. Let's go down here. There we go. There's another one just because. I probably shouldn't be digging these first, because I don't want to switch. Yeah, I'm not going to dig these first. Let's go, because I don't want to trade the 1-to-1. I don't want to give those keys away and make them coins. I want to make them all my coins keys. Right? Does that make sense? It made sense in my head. I don't know if it made sense the way it came out. All right, so that stays. Right? Am I doing this right? Before I go any farther, before I waste steps, I am doing this correct, right? That's still there, so I can come get it. This is going to be open. Yeah, okay, we're good. No, it's not, because I got to do the water level. Nope. This is a bad choice. This was a bad idea. Never mind. Wasted more steps. Did they? No, wait. I just wasted 2 steps. I could go out this way. That's right. That's right. So now the problem for me is going to be steps for the rest of the day. I do have a salt shaker. That helps anything. It doesn't, but I'm just pointing it out. All right, what do we got? What do we got? How many do we have? That is how many keys I'm about to have. There we go. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to have 24 steps remaining, but we're going to have a lot of keys and coins. Keys and gems. This service will cost 5. Nope. This service costs 10 and we'll exchange keys with coins. Let's go. All right, I have never had this many keys and coins ever as a combination, so I'm a little bit excited. Now let's see if I can take advantage of the situation, which me taking advantage of any situation, that has never happened. Don't you love it when the phone rings when you're right in the middle of a thought? I don't know what I was thinking. I think this room is... What can we do here? That's exactly what we can do here. We're not doing that one, and we're not doing that one, so here it is. Yeah, I think... what was I talking about? I think I was talking about I was thinking about taking advantage of the situation or something like that. Yeah, that's what I do. I take advantage of situations. What do we got? Unusual or rare rooms? Yes. Although this does leave me 1 room up here. 1 doorway. We could... All right, so let's think about are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms. Unusual and rare rooms are rooms that take lots of gems and lots of keys, right? And I need unusual and rare rooms such as master bedroom and ladyship chamber. I need those 2 things. The only thing keeping me from doing this is that 1 door right here. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've taken a whole bunch of risks already. Let's keep going with it. Now I can start digging these holes and get old shoes that don't help anybody. I need to know what this is. How do I get in there? What is this? This is something very important, and I don't know what it is. I brought burning glass in there. It didn't work. I brought the power hammer in there. It didn't work. How do you open that? I can get some coins now. I need to get coins so I can buy some food. There we go. There we go. That helped. That helped big time. All right, talk to me. Cloister, doors. Dead end, that goes up. Give me some doors. All the doors. And there's some holes in there too that might give me something. It's I think it's right then left. Right, left. These are always disappointing in the cloister. There we go. Not disappointing this time, though. Can I click you? Since I can click every other one of these statues somewhere. Is there something on here that I need to be clicking? Nope. right, this one is going to the east. That's the one I need. The attic always pays for itself, but it's a dead end. Those 8 items are very, 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 very tempting. But again, dead end. Let's do... unfortunately, let's do the funeral parlor. There's only 2 gems involved here. All right, what do we got? Talk to me. Make sure there's no more items. All right, Herbert. What do we got over here? The blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box. That is false. This box is the white box. That is false. That means this has to be true. The blue box contains the gems. That, I mean, that's the easiest one of all time, right? This box is the white box. False. This is too easy. Wait, this is too easy. So easy. I'm doubting myself. The blue box contains the gems. That's true. Okay. Am I missing something? That might have been the easiest one. That was so easy. I was doubting every bit of my existence. All right, I'll take that. Moving on. There's my gift shop and the gem. Souvenirs. I don't have any coins. I believe I needed like 55 coins or something today. But if I did exchange these back again, it's still not enough. Right? That'd be 26 coins. Plus it costs coins to do it, which is not enough to get what I need. I think I needed 40-ish coins in there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that today. Let's just take the gem and keep it moving. It's the same doors, right? Yeah. I mean, either way, it's a free, yeah. It's the same thing is going to happen here. Let's go with what I'm trying to think of is the probability, right? I have 2 yellows and 2 reds. Meanwhile, I'm looking for purples is what I'm looking for here. Do any of neither of these would affect that at all, right? And for future, which rooms do I want to show up? This is more common than this. Let's just do this one's more fun. We're playing a game. Games are supposed to be fun, right? And it gives me a chance later if I want to buy. Okay, what is it? It's a lunchbox. Ooh. 15. I have 5. Half my dinner steps. Yeah, I needed 55 is what I needed. A permanent addition to the pool. Yeah, so I need... At some point, I need to get this with, thank you for visiting with, what was it? What was I saying? I need to get this with the pool, is what I was trying to say. What am I looking for? Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Oh, the rare things because of the solarium. That's what that was. All right. That's why this came up, because it's rare. Okay, I got it. The gem is not unusual or rare. So it'll come up again. That's what I need for sure. This is, yeah. No brainer. Now, if I draft a hallway off of this, I get 2 redraws. Bam. There's a rare room. When you enter your ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems. Still doesn't make sense. That does not make any sense. Does that mean we double our gems, so I have 32? Or does it just mean I set 1? I don't know what that means. Either way, this is the experiment, so we have to take this one. And we're going to take a bedroom because we need her ladyship's chamber. right? Is that the correct strategy? I think it is. Or not at all, those things. Dang it. I guess the boudoir. +2 redraws. I like that. A key for every bedroom. Nope. Or do we redraw and it comes up? We're not gonna spend a redraw for a hope and a prayer. When we get 2 redraws right here, maybe we can come up and get it right here. That's what we're going with. All right, we do have a safe in here I could try. Oh, this is on the postcard, by the way. Two, 5, 8. Enter. Yep, we're just gonna brute force it. That's what we're doing, and I'm gonna forever use that terminology until it actually works. Because it's gonna work one day. Nothing else laying around. Nope. Hallway, great hall. I have 9 keys. Boiler room, interesting. All right, let's see. Let's think about this. I don't know if this is the good spot for this or this. I have 4 redraws. I think we redraw here. I think this is wasting both of these, and this is definitely a waste here. Let's redraw. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. I have 9 keys. Hallway doors are always unlocked. This would unlock this for future. If you have exactly 2. Nope. I think we go foyer. We unlock all of our hallways forever. How many more hallways do we have left? We have the passageway, the corridor. We have the Great Hall, which would be 7 unlocked doors. We have the vestibule, which is 4 unlocked doors. Yeah. This is what we choose. Now, there was a clue somewhere, and it showed a cracked wall in here. And I don't remember where that was. This is a cracked wall. That's cracked-ish. There was a cracked... I don't know if I needed a sledgehammer. What do I have? Do I have I do have a sledgehammer. Can I crack these guys open? It was in the it was in one of the Rumpus Room videos. I would love to know why this statue is different than the rest. Besides the fact that it's a woman, but her name doesn't match up with any of these other people. Like, they're all very much Baron Edwin Sinclair. Like, these are very much Sinclairs. Count Isaac Gates. I think that's a clue. Count Gates. Isaac. The Isaac stands out there, but Count Gates? Which Gates am I counting, sir? There's Lord William Ebsen. There's Thomas Sinclair. And there is Nicholas Key IV. Again, another one that I think is a clue. But anyways, there was like a cracked wall somewhere in here. And I remember I had to dig for like a treasure map in here. But there's something going on in this room that I haven't figured out yet for sure. All right, this is connecting to the cloister. Again, I'm starting to do the snake thing again. But hallway from a hallway gives me 2 more redraws. Bam. I want to bust all of these now. All these vases and vases. I want to bust them with my sledgehammer. Nope. Nope. No. No. Well, the word. Wait. Where's my redraws? Wait, I had. What happened to my redraws? I had 3. Why do I have 2 now? This is new. I've never seen this before. I'm definitely taking it. What, where's my redraws? I had 3. Did I not have 3? Am I a crazy person? I had 3. Where did they go? As soon as the experiment was successful, set your dice. Oh my, oh, it resets it to 2. I thought it added 2. Oh, that's a bad job by me. You know, most of my mistakes in this game come from reading and just seeing words and not comprehending what they say until after it happens, and then going back and saying, oh, yeah, I guess I messed that up. Set your dice to 2. So you only want to do this if you have less than 2. I had 3, which means this was a terrible choice. But that being said, we've never been in here before. New room. And I do not have a magnifying glass. What am I? This is an art gallery. Thick. Thick boy. What are we doing here? Old thick. Christopher Manson. Was he thick? Acrylic and oil on canvas. Collection of Miss Mount Holly. Dates. 1954. What in the world am I looking at? There's a hand. There's some handcuffs. Thick, except for the letter K. All right, cool, I guess. Oh, hang on. We have puzzles. What is that? Okay, I'm not clicking anything until I go look around. Oh, these are going to open. I have to do a puzzle. And then these go down and I can get these 2 chests. Yep, that's definitely what this is. Okay, all right, so let's look and see. Thick. Oh my goodness. All right, what is it? What are you? Oh, Christopher Manson was a interesting fellow. Stop P. Red roses, red apples, red fire hydrants, stop signs. They're upside down? Why are the stop signs upside down? The P. Okay, hang on. Christopher Manson, 1954. Actual objective. We got eyes everywhere. This says VERI, which is that a word that I need to know? That I've been translating here on my page that I'm looking at right now? VERI. Where's my classroom? Lorhue, TREI, VAREI. VERI. That is not in the classroom. The foreign languages. GENU. Actual objective is that way. Okay. Hubris, envy, lust. Oh, is this Christopher Manson? It is. Hubris, envy, lust. Gluttony, sloth, avarice. What does that say? That's a W? A shark fin. There's the infinity number 8 with nails on it. What am I looking at? What is happening in this room? Okay, so let's look and see what these are. BRADT. BAVDA. Bavdan. Yep. care. Okay. D-A-F-A-C-N-C. Okay, so now we got to make words. But what do these words have to do? Do these words have to connect all together? W, F, P, T, S, C, D, B, W, F, P, T, S, C. Okay. Great. Great, 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 great. Okay, so now I need to think about... Let's think about this for a second. What words can we make in here? Brick. There's a word. Okay. What word can we make over here? I don't know. I'm just... And the thing is it going to be Eurasian or is it going to be in English? Pesto. Pested. Tested. Okay, tested. Yep, there we go. I like that. That's a good idea. Brick tested. I'm just guessing. S. Yeah, this is not, that's not it. It's gonna be... This is gonna take a lot of trial and error. Yeah, this is all just shot in the dark here because I don't even know what I'm looking for. Right? I'm just clicking letters and hoping one of these makes words, you know? Crashed. Brick tested crashed. That's what we're going with. Now what is this? It's a word, right? I mean, I'm just sitting here making words, but what needs to happen is I need to actually figure out what these pictures mean. Thick brick. Brick tested crashed. These are dumb. These are terrible names. All right, what do we got here? This is the hubris, envy, lust. What is that? Gluttony, sloth. What's avarice? I don't even know what that means. I have to look up that word. I'm going to look that up right now. Avarice. I've never seen that word in my life. Avarice. Immoderate desire for wealth. So greed. So greed, sloth, gluttony. I don't know what that is supposed to be. It's a W. This looks like an A. Wrath, maybe? Hubris, envy, yeah, it's got to be wrath. Wrath, gluttony, sloth, and then greed. With a shark fin. And an infinity sign. And some sort of whatever that is on a rug, an animal skin rug, and then nails into infinity. I don't understand. Nest. Wait, is there... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is crazy. This room is crazy. I don't know what to... I don't... Thick brick. Wait. Do I have to, like, rhyme? Thick and brick? Objective. Actual. What's the GNU? What does GNU mean? Is that a... Hang on. Now I'm just sitting here Googling stuff on camera. GNU? Yeah, it's not like an actual thing. GNU, actual objective. Crashed. No, it's not crashed. I like this theory to start off with. We're doing rhyming words. But how are you going to rhyme that? I mean, seriously. ODE, node, lemonade. Come on, A. Yes. Hang on. All right, so lemonade. There we go. There we go. We made lemonade. We crashed our actual objective. We tested something, and we had a thick brick. And we did lemonade. That's what we did. What is this room? Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing. This is a whole nother world in here. Oh, wait. That's it. It changed. Okay, it tells you. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. I got them right. I got 2 of them right. Okay, hang on. I'm not giving up. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Never mind. It just tells you what you put. For a brief second, I was like, oh my gosh, I guessed correctly because it put it here. So does it change it? Okay, never mind. For a brief second, I thought I had solved the puzzle, even though it made absolutely no sense. I wonder if you leave it there. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the 7 deadly sins, but it's not what those are. Greed, gluttony, envy, lust. Like those are. But the other ones don't make sense. I do like that lemonade works though, regardless. Crashed. Yeah, this is something that I think other clues in other areas are going to have to tell me. Let's look at the room directory. I've never seen this. A small chamber dedicated to the exhibition of art, ideal for showcasing smaller series and collections. Before his passing, H.S. Sinclair personally selected the artwork that was displayed here each year, purposefully omitting the composition titles to leave the interpretations of each piece for the viewers themselves to realize. What room number is this? This is number 7. So I finally figured out number 7. Number 8 is still a mystery. So this was the last blue room until I get to room 8. The gallery. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so this is a puzzle though. I'm so intrigued by this. Thick. So it's your own interpretation. My interpretation of that is handcuffs on a thick boy. But his wrists were too thick to put the handcuffs on it. And then there's also this thing, which is a light, maybe? Shining? A projector? Something? And obviously the 7 deadly sins and lemonade. That makes a lot of sense together. The actual objective is not to crash. And this one is a very well-tested theory of upside down stop signs in wagons. This is the color red with the letter P on top. The red prince. Prince. Because those were the things in the Red Prince book. Right? Did I figure it out? Did I just figure this one out? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought I figured it out. Come on, N. Really? I need an N, please. Okay, so I thought I figured it out, but apparently I did not. For like 2 seconds, I thought I was a genius. All right, so let's think about this for a second. So these were in the Red Prince book, right? All the red things, the red apple, or was this in the school? This was in grade something with the colors. Was it not? Like grade 1 was colors or something, and they were all red. These are all red things. That's a wagon. They're in the sky. The P for Prince. Simon P. Jones. I thought for sure. That would have been awesome if I just stumbled upon that. I don't know what these are. I got nothing. We're gonna put this back to the eye just because it doesn't make any sense, but just because. Yeah, I got nothing on this one, you guys. I have a feeling this one is gonna come into play later. Like once I learn more things. Maybe I haven't learned what the maybe I don't know any of these things yet. There's a lot of things I haven't learned yet. Obviously. All right, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna hope we get to the master bedroom at some point. Not here though, because that's a dead end. That's the end of the day. And so are all these things. All right, one redraw. Oh my gosh. Here we are. Here we are. Last, I have 10 keys, 13 gems, and a redraw. This is it. This is the day. Thank God for the aquarium. Thank God for the aquarium. All right, we move on. We continue. All right, laundry room. What is it about you? See, here's the cart with the blankets in it. What is going on with those? I have all the water out of the aquarium. You should give me a hint in here. Is there something else in this tank that I need to be looking at? Slowly looking, scanning. I don't see... Is there another angle I need to look at this from? Maybe from back over here? It's definitely this cart. It has to do with this cart. Well, let's see. First of all, the patio. The X is still there. Okay, so that is still there. The two vases, vases, whatever. The X is still here. The arrow is still here, right? Again with the bedroom. What's going on with the bedroom? I don't know. I don't know. It's... It's frustrating, that's for sure. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Music room gives me a major and a minor. Courtyard gives me 2 doors. Chapel. This one has holes in it, though, so that gives me extra stuff. I think we go courtyard here. I would like to do this. Let's go courtyard. This metal detector give me some more coins. I don't know how much that's going to help me, but we'll do it. Oh, I just got 2 more redraws because I went hallway to hallway. I didn't even realize it. Didn't even realize it. That's pretty awesome. All right, 2 more doors. Let's go back into the house. Not with that. Where could I send power? Would sending power anywhere work right now? I don't know if it would or not. I would only be able to send it one way. Yeah, I don't think that's... Redraw. How many mechanical? I don't think I have any mechanical rooms. Laboratory and security, that's 2. Utility closets, 3. So this would give me 3 doors. Let's do it. Wait, I went the wrong way. Sorry. And they are all... See, and now... This is where I'm confused on this room. It gives me 4. 1 utility, 2 security, 3 laboratory. Where's the 4th? Is it the mechan? See, the mechanary. The last time I thought about this room, it didn't do that, or I just counted wrong. Does it count itself as one of these? All right, that's straight across, which means that I'm trying to hit the wrong button there. This one is something. That's a lever. That's the room. So this is... Oh, metal detector got something in here. Is it in this room? It's got to be in this room. Silver key opens a room with many doors. Okay. And this one's north. So let's use our silver key here, no? Or do our boiler room here, because why not? Why not? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I'm completely lost right now. I'm just randomly doing stuff. There's my dining room stuff. Let's put you over here. Let's activate. Send it that way. I would like this to be the master bedroom over here. Or is it over here? It's over there. Yeah, I need this to be the master bedroom because I think this is the only spot it could be, right? Special keys. What are my special keys? All right, I do not need... Yeah, no. hang on a minute. What am I doing? I need, this needs, I'm trying to get the master bedroom. I started this day with a diary key. Trying to get a diary key. And somewhere I was really good here, and then along the way I just started veering off into hallway land. And then I got the gallery, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. No, a diary key. That's what I'm looking for here. All right. I haven't been in the master bedroom since I got that thing. Master bedroom. Use the key. Come on. Sure. Or that. No, that's not what I want. I'm not using my redraw here. We got one more chance at a master bedroom. Let's just go up there and see if we do it or not. Probably not, but that looks like it's smashable. I want to smash everything now. What have I done today? I swear. I cannot stay on task. Conservatory, I'm definitely taking that. I haven't had that in a long time. Yes. Let's go change the rarity of something. Why not? I'm gonna end up with a 45 out of 46 rooms today, y'all. See this? Remember this? Would this happen down here in the corner? Mage chamber, drawing room, and coat check. I don't know if I really want to deal with those. Those are not three things I like. Today you adjust the rarity of the above three. All right, so you need to be rare, because this one does nothing for me. This is a bad room. Everything's bad about it, right? Less likely to find items. It's a red room. It does give me another door, but let's make this rare. They're endangered. Is there any reason for me to go in here? There's never been an item in here. There's never been anything in here, which means there's probably a big secret, but I've already been in there so many times. We'll confirm that. Choose plan, drawing room. This one's common. We're keeping this one common. Absolutely. Confirm. And then coat check are of the garden variety, not common enough to be a nuisance and not rare enough to be elusive. This one needs to be common. I need this. I need more of this. I've had my chronograph thing in there forever. Yeah, we need a place to hold items. There we go. Exit. So I made the coat check more common, made the mage chamber less common, and kept the drawing room as it was. Okay, now, well, what are those little hedges there? From south-facing doors. I didn't realize that. That's been my problem all day. I bet you I had a chance to get it earlier. When I decided not to go and do the thing from the south because it would have stopped me. I bet you that's what it was. I bet you I would have had a chance at it then. I screwed myself. Where is this thing? It's beeping at me. Is there something on there? Oh my gosh, look at that key back there. That's crazy. All right, conservatory is done. Anything else over here? I don't see. Nothing's beeping at me. We can use this as a dead end. Ooh, the showroom. I only have 5 keys. Here's the mage chamber, maybe for the last time ever. Let's just get a key. All right, so we got our rook up here. What's the chess piece in here in the conservatory? Another rook. They're both rooks. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I didn't see in the gallery. Was the gallery a pawn? I don't remember if it was or not. I know I got 2 more doors to go here. Let's go through here. Yeah, let's just send power the other way. right? Let's send it. This way. I bet you I have holes down there too. I need to go check. Let me go downstairs really fast, make sure there's nothing down there. This is one room, and when I have a shovel, I forget to go down here and check for holes. And then the one time I remember that they are, there's nothing down there. Okay. All right, we're sending power this way. Shot in the dark. Do we use one with a lot of doors? Silver key? Yes. Yes, we do. We can rotate the rotunda. That is going to help. The chamber of mirrors. My nemesis. The vestibule. Hallways are always unlocked, but it also stops the power. So we wasted our boiler room. Unless I send it through the mechanarium and go that way. We're down to 6 gems after I take this rotunda. It's very tempting. This is very tempting to try this today. It really is. But I need to get access. My theory on this, because I'm terrified of this room, my theory is I need to have access around it on all 4 sides, and then I could travel through each way, because I think this is something where you have to go in one door, hit a button, and go back out, go through another door, hit a button. I think you need access in multiple spots. So the rotunda would be good near it, but yeah, let's take the vestibule just for the doors. Right? And I'm gonna go send this power through the mechanarium. Go back through there. I'm assuming the mechanarium you can if power goes through it. I'm just assuming. But I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. Nope, it does not. So that leaves that door right there. Ooh, drafting studio. Absolutely. Yes. We're definitely picking the drafting studio. We are picking new floor plans. The music room has showed up 74 times already. I'm not picking it though. This will forever haunt me. This is a secret. I don't know what it is. 3 apples, 4 apples, 4 apples, 2 apples. 3, 4, 4, 2. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's learn about the Great Hall today. The Great Hall is... Let's see. It is going to be the... On the right side, it's going to be the first and third. And on the left side, it's going to be the first and third. Okay. Both middle doors are dead ends today. All right, cool. This is the drafting studio that I'm in right now. Let's see, what are our choices today? You'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently... I like permanent. Clock tower. I've never seen this. Potential new floor plans. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. Go on. Tomorrow, you will start with 1 key for each clock room you draft. Clock tower. Interesting. Permanent classroom. No. Each time you dig, unlock all the doors in that room. It can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their master. Each time you dig in a room, unlocked all doors in that room. I wanted this last time, but this clock tower, this is intriguing to me. This is free. This, I've never seen this. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Anything that's heavily restricted, I'm in. Yes. Add it to the draft pool. It's a 1 gem. But let's do it. Yes. That sounds like something I need to see. I need to know what that is. All right. This is going to go this way. One more thing. One more thing. Why is, again, nope, resume. Why is the, I mean, granted that they're telling me this safe is the most important safe ever, but what does it mean? And what is this? Looks like a piece of pizza. Can you tell it's almost lunchtime? Okay, let's use a key. I have 12 of them. Walk-in closet, observatory, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. All right, let's go with the 4 items. Or we redraw. Do we do our redraw here? I'm going to get all of these rooms, and except for that one. I bet you I could get a trophy today. Somehow I have to get to her ladyship's chamber, though, from a south door. Which means I need to get here so I can get here so I can go up into her chamber. Because the whole point of this episode was to use the diary key. Out of all of this, the diary key is what I'm looking for. Although I don't have a magnifying glass. That could be an issue, which could be in this walk-in closet. So let's say I walk-in closet, then I have to come up here, through here, and then from a south door, which means I have 1 shot. 2 shots, because I have a redraw. 2 shots to get her ladyship's chamber. And I don't even know if you can do it all the way up to the top. I think it's in this, the only time I've seen it here, and I've seen it like in these 3 is the only places I think I've seen it. But I don't know. That's a total guess. Let's do it. Let's... Can I get a magnifying glass? I cannot. I can get a key and a gem and nothing else, and a lockpick and a coupon book. The day I have all the keys, that's the day I get a lockpick kit. Look at that nice shirt. It just looks so nice. It just looks so nice. All right, here we go. Vestibule. We have 1 goal. Our goal is her ladyship's chamber. That is our goal. We need to go boiler room. And I think I went the wrong way. I did not. All right, here we go. Ooh, you just locked on me. Remember, they're all unlocked. Okay, that's south. That's leading nowhere. What? I'm already lost. Okay, that's north. All right, here we go. I want to test this out right now. But I don't. Because I don't want to take a chance of not having the gems that I need to do what I need to do over here. Because we have our 1 goal, and that is to get to her ladyship's chamber. I don't think I should do... They're both 2 gems. They're both 2. Which leaves me with 3. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2 gems. Which takes it from 3 to 2. It's gonna take me down. It's not gonna double them. That does not read as doubling your gems. That reads as setting your gems to 2 gems. I'm not taking that chance. I don't want to lose one because I might need one here. I don't remember if I need. You do not have to pay gems. Whenever you gain steps from eating, you gain twice as many. Wow. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans. Let's go. Now, is the okay, I don't want to 20, 50, 60, and 30. Is that always the total amount of coins that you need in the showroom, or are they sometimes more expensive? I think they're more expensive sometimes. So you almost have to get this on a day where where everything's cheaper, you know? That's what I would think. Do we have any specials? No, we don't. I guess we're gonna lockpick it. Day's over. Day's over. Nope, redraw. It said from south facing door is what it said to get to her thing. This is a north door going down. We have to redraw here. I swear that I have got the chapel's the winner. I swear I've gotten her room from the direction I'm coming right now. From right to left. I swear I've walked in here this way. And I guess we're going to test that out right now. Because we have a north and a south. Let's test it out. I'm going to get to all these rooms except for one. Use it. Servants' quarters. 1 key for every bedroom. There's my coat check. Wait a minute. Let's take it out. We can look, see what this thing does, and maybe we have to put it back in. Right? Yes. Because I don't remember what this thing does. Let's retrieve it. Exit. Okay, let's read about this thing again. I spent all those coins on it, and I'm afraid to use it. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw these rooms. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I don't want a tomorrow room. I want a bedroom. Yeah, let's put it back in. Let's put it back in. Check item. Or do we check our diary key? All right, for now, we're going to check our... Look at all these things. I have so many things. We're going to check this back in because it was very expensive. Because I don't want to draft a tomorrow room. I want to draft a bedroom. Right here. Her ladyship's chamber. This is it. This is my chance. Her ladyship's chamber. I do not have a redraw. Maid's chamber. Didn't I swore I made you... I would have got the whole house, you guys. The whole house thing would have happened today. Dang it. This is the closest I have ever gotten. The whole house thing would have happened. I made this thing go away and it came back. I cannot believe the whole house thing was going to happen. Because remember I had the lever open, so I opened the antechamber door. I got 45 out of 46. This would have been a back-to-back trophy day. Ooh. Ooh. Should we start it? Oh my gosh. I'm going to get the gallery and the clock tower on the same day. Let's see what this is. We're going to learn 2 things at once. Okay. Oh, that's far. Okay. Hello? Hello? These rooms scare me. Do I have to set the clock to that time? Hello? Oh my gosh, what is this? What in the... I'm scared of heights. So this right here, this is terrifying. Okay, what is happening up here? A lot of things. That's what's happening up here. Oh, there's a clue. Southward, I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore. carried by westerly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow. Dark are the days coming forth. Spelled with the number 4. Southward I see a swan. Ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westerly winds. Rogue like the moon. Eastward a crow. Dark 4. I don't see anything magnifying glass-ish on here. That is a sigil of some sort. That is a swan. Let me look at my sigil page to see what the flowers mean. I think it's agriculture, I think. Is that what that means? I'm flipping. Spiritual, no, it's not agriculture, it's poetic. The little flower thing is poetic. Which makes sense because this is a poem. This is Orinda Aries. So Orinda Aries is poetic. And it has the little dash things right there, which is the border. I think that's violet. So Orinda Aries is violet, poetic. Oh, this is out. Look, you can see the reflection. I'm looking through the top of the house. Is this only located up top here? Access to it. Explain why the maintenance has always been heavily restricted, which might explain why maintenance has been unable to mend the perpetually halted clock face. A testament to the unchanging winds of the sacred hour, in italics. Tomorrow, you will start with 1 key for every tomorrow room you drafted today. How many did I draft today? 1. Well, the clock tower is 1. The coat check is 2. So tomorrow I will start with 2 keys. It's a rook. Yeah, you can see outside. This is that the rest of the house? So this is looking behind the clock tower? Out the rest of the house? What is this looking at? Interesting. What am I looking at in here? That is looking off into the campsite area over there, maybe? Is that the campsite area, or is that where the outer room is, the other side? All right, so what's the puzzle? There's got to be a puzzle in here. All of these clocks are different times. That one's moving. That one's not. That one's moving. That one's moving. What did it say about the stuck? Perpetually halted clock face. Access to it has always been restricted, which might explain the maintenance has been unable to mend the perpetually. All right, so it's constantly at, what is this, 230 or 130? Is that 230 or 130? That is 130. And why is that swan like glowing like that? Or is that just the new accessibility thing that I clicked on the settings? I don't know. A ladder to nowhere. The clock is stopped at 1:30. Why? Why is the clock stopped? Perpetually stopped at 1:30. Why 1:30? Poetic violet. Southward, I see a swan. Ashen-like sand, so the gray sands of the shore. Carried by west winds. Rogue like the moon. East is a crow. Dark are the days coming the number 4th. Dark are the days coming on the 4th, maybe on the 4th day? I don't know. Just throwing stuff against the wind or at the wall here. Interesting perspective. There's a moon on top of... That's the moon pendant symbol. Is that on top of the house? When I go, I'm gonna go outside and look and see. What is that over there? Can I walk across up there? Yeah, this is looking out towards the front, right? Or no, this is out the back. I'm just looking for any clue I can because I've never seen this view of the house. I don't see anything. Okay, well, there we go. We got the clock tower. We get keys tomorrow. I guess that's good. That wasn't as exciting as I thought because I don't get it. And this down there is stuck at 1:30 as well. Yeah, I don't get it. Stuck at 1:30. Any clue? I'm sorry. I'm looking at any designs or any angles where you look at something. There's got to be a reason that you could see it like this, you know? I don't know. Look at that. Look at this madness. Straight up madness. I don't even know how to get out of here. 16 steps. Where can we go? Can we get back to the foundation with 16 steps? Let's see. Clock tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the foundation. We might be able to get out front. But that's it. That's all we're going to be able to do. Can't believe I got... Okay, so at least I know the diary key. I just get the tomb and it's back. I can get it again. That's good to know. But I think we're done. I don't think I could do anything, really. Coat check. Let's go to the coat check and just make sure that's... I want to actually keep this or throw this thing away. What do I want to do with this thing? What's in my inventory? Metal detector, sledgehammer, key card. I can go build something that's not going to help me. Yeah, I would need steps. Because I have all the things necessary for a power hammer or a something to go in this foyer. I really think that there's something in here that I need to be smashing. So 13, 12, 11, 10. No, I got to get to the workshop. I got to get to the dining room is what I need to get to because that's where my food is. If I do that, I can go up to the foyer and try these power things, but I don't have the steps to get there. 1, so 12, 11, 10, 9, no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 in the foundation, 1 to the basement, and then outside is 0. So I'll never get there. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're good. Diary key. Just please. Just please. Secrets. That's the key word there. Wow. Small chamber. Let me look here. Found floor plans. Outer additions. Here we go. I still haven't gotten the dove coat. Red rooms, found outer rooms, anything, shops. Yeah, I still need to find that shop. And then room 8. Which, by my theory, had I drafted this bottom corner, then this clock tower would have been room 8. Is my theory. It could be completely garbage. I don't know. I think we're done. Yep, let's call it. It's been a long day. I learned a lot, and I also got confused a lot. Today is going to cause massive note-taking by me, especially that gallery. That gallery was crazy. Garden Shopping Center. Only I would say, you know what, let's do the tomb so I can go check out down by the diary key place. And then, hey, look, there's the diary key. You know what I need to do? I need to get some bedrooms today. So I start out and I'm like, all right, cool, bedroom, here we go. Dining room, den, bedroom, here we go. I'm working on it. And then things took a turn. And then I said, you know what? I need 5 green rooms and 5 shop rooms, 44 rooms. Oh, you have to actually get into the antechamber? So I had to actually walk in here. So that would not have given me the full house. That would have really made me mad if I would have got all of these thinking it was 46, but it was actually 44, 45. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is I was aiming for a bedroom and ended up doing everything but that from rank 2 on, except for that one. Anyways, day 48. I know, at least I know now I can get this diary key and figure it out at some point. Maybe we'll do some bedrooms tomorrow and we'll actually get dare mode unlocked and maybe try again at the her ladyship chamber. I don't know. Who knows? The outer rooms will tell us where we're going tomorrow. And then I'll pick a different way or something, because that's what I do. See you tomorrow.